Hey guys, it's me, Jenna, from the White Witch Parlor, and today I want to talk about love, because love is the most powerful magic you can truly ever allow into your life and give as the best, most awesome gift you can ever give someone else. But in order to truly receive an abundance of love and respect, you must first learn how to love and truly respect yourself. And a lot of people go day to day to day and they're seeking their soulmate and their lover and their best friend, but they don't always find it. And that's a lot of times because they don't love themselves truly. They don't have that respect that they deserve for themselves, and they don't believe in themselves to be good enough to attract the love that they actually want. It's really important to know your self-worth when you're looking for love in your life. I have gone years and years and years before I met my husband, and I was dating here and there, and I never found the love, and I wanted it so bad. I wanted to have a boyfriend and a love and someone who was my best friend, and I wanted these things so much that I was actually pushing it away with my fear of never obtaining it. So I remember after years and years, I finally literally kind of gave up, and I said, you know what, I don't care anymore. I want to focus on me. I want to focus on my career. I want to be the best person I could be. And I literally, without lying to myself, didn't care anymore about boys and, finding the dream boyfriend or anything like that. I literally was done, and I was ready to give all the love to myself and all the energy to myself, my career, and everything. And it was a really great time, and it only lasted about 2 weeks actually, where I was really head on in love with myself, not in a conceited way, but I had all this respect. I knew I could conquer every dream and desire that I ever wanted. And literally 2 weeks later, my now husband, which this was 7 years ago, he messaged me on back then, which was MySpace, and we started talking. And of course I was kind of, I'll just talk to him. And then, sure enough, now 7 years later, we're married and super happy, the best of friends. And I always think back to that moment when I literally said to myself, and I kind of knew that I no longer needed to have love from someone else. It was me who needed to love myself, and I had the most respect for myself, and I appreciated myself for a whole 2 weeks before the love of my life stepped into my life and made my life so much happier and funner. We've had our ups and downs, but it has been an amazing journey. So whenever people ask me about love and they're attracting love and they're looking for their lover or love, it's simply taking a step back and just giving yourself the love. I'm not saying that it's going to take only 2 weeks for you to find the love of your life, but I am saying you have to learn to truly let go of everything else and focus all your energy and attention on yourself. It is so, so important. And when things like Valentine's Day are coming up around the corner, a lot of people tend to get really discouraged with the thought of love, and they actually start hating the idea of love and hating the idea of having a companionship, even if it is just really a best friend, because sometimes best friends can be your best loves in your life, and sometimes that's an animal. It's really important not to surround yourself with feelings of inadequacy and lack of self-worth. You need to really, really understand that all the love that you can attract starts within, and to find that love of your life in your dream man or dream woman, and if you really want to attract it, you need to learn how to love yourself the way you want someone else to love you, because we attract the love we think we deserve. So if we don't really, really put all the energy, love, and attention into ourselves, our mind, body, and spirit, focus on everyday energy and what we're doing to ourselves, how we're treating ourselves, how we're allowing others to treat us. That's a really important step on learning how to love yourself. I have come a long way with learning how to turn people away when I feel they're not giving me the respect I feel I deserve. And even if it's family or friends, it's easy to walk away after a while, but you have to kind of train yourself, and you're not doing it out of disrespect to them. You're doing it out of the utmost respect and love for yourself, because no one should treat you lower than you feel you're worth. Make a practice of giving yourself daily affirmations. Learn to love your body, your personality, your laugh, the sound of your voice. Really, really focus all your energy and time on you, because you deserve it. Look in the mirror every morning when you're getting ready and tell yourself, I love you. You are amazing. You are creative. You are beautiful. And tell yourself this until you truly believe it. And it takes some time with healing. Some people need more time than others, but you cannot give up on yourself. You, of all people, have to love yourself more than anyone else in this world if you want to attract that love. And don't do it for the idea of attracting this beautiful soulmate into your life and all that. You are your best soulmate. So focus on that first. Do you love yourself? Ask yourself that question every day, and whatever bubbles up to the things that you think, I don't love myself about this or because of this, find out why you don't love yourself because of those things. Learn how to love them and how to embrace them and how to really promote them to show the world that this is you and you embrace every bit of you, every little chubbiness on your body, or if you have crooked teeth or crooked nose, love all those flaws about you because that is what makes you you. It makes you unique. And before you know it, actually, the person that you want to attract into your life will actually love those things about you. Because that is what makes you that bright, unique, shining star that they couldn't find in anyone else. And it's those quirkinesses that make us so, so beautiful. And it's not important to change those things. It's important to embrace and love those things. I used to have issues with my weight, and I used to have a lot of issues with my voice. Actually, for a long time, I did not like the sound of my voice. I thought it was so deep and manly. And as I grew up and started loving myself more and more, I started focusing my energy on learning to love and accept these flaws about me that I saw in myself that other people thought were beautiful. People thought my voice was sultry and sexy, and I just thought, oh, I sound like a man. And then I started seeing people like Cher who have this beautiful, deep voice. So I started embracing and looking up to people like that and seeing how they actually use those flaws to their advantage. You need to understand that love comes in all shapes, forms, and sizes, and it's not about our physical appearance or body weight or anything like that, but sometimes love is actually right next to you. Sometimes it's already in your life and you don't even see it because you're so concerned with focusing so much energy on what you think the perfect love is, that the person that's been with you through thick and thin this whole time, whether it's a best friend or just a friend, is actually someone that could really provide such great, intense emotional love for you and support. And they've already been doing it all this time, but we get so blinded by our emotions and the needs and the desires that we think we want that we don't realize what we actually need. You need to embrace people that desire all your flaws and love to forgive you when you have your hiccups and your emotional bouts in life, and ones that are honest to you no matter what. You want them to be honest, even if it is harsh. Sometimes we need to hear the realities. Unconditional love is the highest power of magic you can have. Some people think that they're more powerful when they're in a space of hate and anger. And yes, they do give off a lot of energy, and it's really important to be careful what you're thinking when you're really, really angry and energized by that emotional hate. You want to start to better understand how much love conquers that. Love is so beautiful and so amazing. And I don't know if you've ever been in love before, but when you first fall in love, and some people get addicted to this feeling too because it is a natural high. It's something that you're literally floating on the clouds. You're spacey. You're daydreaming. Every day, you're day in, day out, your head is totally in the clouds, and it is such a beautiful feeling, and that feeling always lasts much longer than the feeling of anger and hate. You could be very, very angry at someone, and I guarantee you that hate or anger will fade. That really intense anger, that could fade within 24 hours, but the feeling of love, that is just beautiful, and you just float and float for a week, 2 weeks, sometimes a month. You're just floating, and slowly and surely some people do let that fade, but that's when you gotta keep that spark alive and learn how to stay in that vibration as long as you can. And if you can learn to love yourself and hold that vibration for yourself and be excited about everything about yourself, your inside, your outside, everything about you, it's the most beautiful thing, because then you give that love to others. You create and energize so much of that love within your own soul that you can project it and give it to others, and in return they will give you that love 2-3 times the amount, because that is something that is like unconditional, and you can't put a price on that. And love is just love. Love is the highest magic. They say love is God, love is source, whatever you want to call it. Love is within the universe, and to me, love cures everything. So give yourself a really big hug today because you are beautiful, you are special. Don't ever let holidays like Valentine's Day get you down, because you will always find the love you need out there. You just really need to learn how to love yourself, embrace yourself, and love all the quirks and flaws about yourself, because they are beautiful and they are unique, and that's what makes you the bright and shining star that you are. I hope you guys like this little video about love. I will do some love magic, love potions, love spells coming up soon in the weeks to come. And if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, share some love with your friends, your family, and your other loved ones, your furry little animals today. Give them a big hug. Tell people how much you love them. Sometimes that's all others need, is a pick-me-up. And so with that said, I love you guys. See you on the next video. Please subscribe if you liked it, and have a beautiful and blessed week. Bye.